This morning, the Select Committee is meeting to assess the present state of the coal industry. And today, many Americans are asking if coal is safe enough, if coal is healthy enough, and if coal is innovative enough to be part of our shared clean energy future. From the effects of mountaintop removal to air pollution that causes asthma, to mercury levels that spike near coal-fired power plants and catastrophic releases of fly ash, coal faces a myriad of environmental challenges. And finally, the burning of coal also releases carbon dioxide, which traps heat and is causing the Earth's temperature to rise. Climate change is a serious problem, and yet some in the coal industry deny that the problem of global warming even exists and have contributed to organizations that spread doubts about science and policy. Today, with the future of the coal industry in your hands, I challenge you to join us in charting a new path forward to prevent a perilous outcome for your industry and for the planet. And I ask that you cease efforts to deny the science of global warming and to stop spending millions of dollars in misleading the public as to the true science behind climate change.
Well, good morning, Chairman Markey and distinguished members of the committee. You've asked me to discuss the role of coal in the new energy age, and it's my privilege to speak to a topic of vital importance. We have the dual challenge of providing electricity to 3.6 billion people who aren't properly connected, and expanding our infrastructure to another 2 billion people who will be added to the grid.
Coal is dirty. Coal is always going to be dirty. It should not be a part of our clean energy future.
Would please ask for the security officials to restore order in the committee hearing room.
Given the high levels of recoverable coal reserves and increasing demand for energy, coal's future global success is assured. However, coal mining and use in the United States is severely jeopardized by the war on coal waged through the legislative process and the unprecedented regulatory actions. The role of coal in the new energy age is greatly hampered by the regulatory assault waged by the Obama administration, and in particular, the Environmental Protection Agency. We believe that the science that is underpinning the endangerment finding is questionable and that the EPA did not include required parts of the economic analysis.
Mr. Carey, I found your comments that somehow Congress is waging a war on your industry pretty astounding. Because of the emissions from your industry, it is probable that there will be no healthy coral reefs in the world during my grandson's lifetime. It is probable that there will be no glaciers in Glacier National Park, which was a national treasure in his lifetime. It is probable that the acidification of the ocean will continue to an extent that, in some ways that we can't entirely predict, will affect the food chain upon which the salmon depend, which my granddad and my dad and I and my wife fish for, that he won't be able to fish for. It is probable that there will be significant changes in the climate in the Southwest, so maybe he won't get to enjoy the Southwest like I have in his lifetime. If there is a war being waged here, it's a war on our grandkids, because emissions from your industry are destroying significant parts of this one and only little planet we've got. Now that's just a scientific fact.